Yes, yes, y'all. We back in them streets again. That's right. We're doing retail arbitrage. That's where you go out to physical stores, find retail products and buy retail, turn right around and flip it on Amazon for a profit. Yep, we're at TJ Maxx. Are you starting to see a trend here? You should, because more and more I'm doing retail arbitrage. Why is that? Because that's where so many of the deals are, and that's where you can separate yourself. Everybody's doing online arbitrage, and it's good. But as the small guy, you have to find a way to separate yourself in order to make that transition. So here we go. Let's get right into it. I'm very excited. No, wait a minute. We can do better than that. I want you to come with me. Let's imagine that you're on my team. That's right, you and me, we make a team. You ride with me. Let's do it. This is what to sell on Amazon. I'm Horace. Let's go. Okay, guys. I'm doing a little retail arbitrage here, and as you can see, maybe you can see behind me, I'm at TJ-Maxx. I tell you, you do need to stop by there. They do have some decent deals. So let's take a quick look at what we got. So yeah, like I said, TJ Maxx, we spent a couple $100, but we found some pretty good deals. And I think this time what we're going to do is we're going to calculate our profits for the whole trip. A lot of times what we do is we're looking at individual products, right? And that's great, but you got to start looking at your trips almost like excursions. So what was your profit for the entire excursion? You don't realize that profit the whole time. Well, you don't realize it all at once is what I mean. But you can't think of it that way. You have to know that eventually you're gonna realize it. So what is it worth to you? So we'll get back. I don't know if you can see me, but we'll get back and look at what we got. Okay, so let's take a quick look at what we got from TJ Maxx. We'll kind of start from the rear here. So we got these folding pet cots for $20 each. Maybe later I'll show you how to get these labels off of there. Those can be a little tricky. It's not rocket science, but. And we got a cardboard cat scratcher. Anything for pets. If you can get it at the right price, anything for pets is usually good. Americans love their pets. Then we got this as seen on TV thermopulse relief wrap. That ought to be interesting. These weren't the cheapest. Looks like we paid $30 each. So let's see what kind of deal we got on that. I got this Absolute Heat Pro iron. What else? Pet storage container. Got a bunch of these Nerf squeaky toys for pets. These hydrants. One of those deals the pooch can chew on. You can fill it with peanut butter treats or whatever. Another squeaky toy for pets. 2 of those actually. And some type of flyer frisbee dog thing. So that's what we got. Now we'll sit down at the controls, look over things, and sort of work the numbers out and see how we made out. Okay guys, so here we are. Let's take a look at how we did. And the first thing we're going to look at, as you can see here, it's this relief wrap, some type of heating wrap as seen on TV. And just to give you an idea, what we're doing is we're looking at how I evaluate the situation. That way you kind of learn my strategy as far as where I jump in, because that has a lot to do with this. You got to figure out, you got to get in where you fit in. You see what I'm saying? So anyway, first we're going to look at the revenue calculator. You can see I've decided to go in at $69.99. Why? Because I'm looking at, let's see, let's say we wanted to just look at all the prime, because that's who we're competing with anyway. This guy only has 2 left. I don't know, it's not showing me. Oh, actually, this guy's back ordered. This guy only has 2 left. They're doing like 36 a month according to this. So they are selling. So I don't need to get in with them. I can jump in with this guy. He's got 5. I only got 2. So jumping in there with our price plus tax, we're going to make $21.38 on that product. So now we move on. The flat iron. Okay. Here we go again. Let's look at the calculator. Where am I jumping in at? I'm jumping in at $40.90. Why? Okay. $40.90, $40.90. How many are they moving a month? About 15. This guy has 13 in stock. So what I'm saying at this point is, how long do I want to sit on this? If they're moving roughly 15 a month, he's between these two, I might as well just jump in right then. That way Amazon will rotate between us. Guys, you don't need to get into a war, okay? Don't get in trying to Walmart everybody and just cut people off at the knees. Get in either with them or a little bit above them. Don't become a threat. Some of these people are using automatic repricers that are going to adjust the price, and then you get this race to the bottom. You don't want that. You don't want to disturb the current ecosystem. See, this is something going on. Remember, people are already selling this. All right. They already have something going on, and they don't know you. So don't come in there trying to disrupt things. Come in subtle, unnoticed if possible. So I'm getting right in at $40.90. Cost us $16.96. Hey, we'll make $12.48. That's pretty good. I mean, you're talking about a 30% profit margin. That's good. So moving on. This storage canister, that was just something I found on a fluke. So where are we getting in at? We're gonna get in at $19.99. Why? Okay, they're moving like 3 a month. That's not a lot, but guess what? What are you seeing here? Think, guys, think. There's no one FBA. So we're going to get in FBA. That means we can sell it a little higher, like $3 higher. Why? Because the people, when we're going Prime or, you know, FBA, Amazon is going to do the shipping. So they're going to promote the product as Prime. Prime customers looking at this, which one do you think they're going to pick? They're spending this money in order to have a Prime membership that gives them whatever they're getting. What does that come down to? Faster shipping. They're trying to get their money's worth. They're going to pick you. And when that happens, we'll make $5.31. You guys are doing good. Okay, moving on. Folding cat cot. Folding cot for pets. I don't know where cat just came into my head. Maybe because I have 5 of them. Anyway, where are we getting in at? $52.99. Why? You got one guy Prime. He's selling for $49.99. He's only got 1 left. They're moving about 4 a month. He's going to sell this most likely. By the time ours gets sent in, he'll probably be gone. Now remember, by the time ours gets sent in, Amazon may have stock. This happens, guys. This is not 100% predictable. So you got to be ready, right? So we get in at $52.99. We only got 2 of them. Make $10.45. All right, moving on. American Dog Spunky Pup Fire Hydrant. That's a chewy type deal. All right, let's look at the calculator. We're getting in at $22.99. Why? Well, let's see. You only got one guy selling this. He's not FBA. He's moving 2 a month. Actually, now that I think about it, we could, well, that's why we went $22.99. So we're going a few bucks ahead of him, and we're going to make $6.33. Moving on. Heart Squeaker, another dog toy. We're jumping in at $18.99. And I don't know why. Probably because I don't want to take a loss. This probably wasn't a good one. Whatever I was looking at, I don't know what I was looking at when I bought this. So, but they're moving 15 a month, so they are moving. I don't know how many Amazon has. Let's see if I refresh this. Maybe this guy has 16 left. I don't know what Amazon has. You know what? This is the price we're going to put it at. We'd make $9.25. This is probably going to sit there for a while. I'll get back with you on that. And then you have the corrugated round cat scratcher with jingle balls, right? No one has this FBA. You see that right off the bat. We're going in at $25.88. This guy only has one left at $25.88. So we would make $5.99. We could go a little higher. How many are they moving a month? Ain't showing, but when we look under the blue column, the new, 6 days ago, they sold one for $19.42. So we'll see what happens with that one. Just a couple more, guys. Hang with me. All right, Nerf Tri-Flyer. This guy's back ordered. Amazon has them. This guy only has one. Where are we going in at? We're going in at 11.62. And I don't know. Let's see here. 11.62. I could probably go up a little bit. Because those are $11.98. If we just jump in with them, we make a buck. All right, I'll change that later, but for now I had it at 62. You make 75 cents. I'll go back and change that, but you'll see later. I already figure some numbers, and I want to keep everything consistent for now. But you see how fast numbers can change. At the time I was figuring where I was going to jump in, I was going to jump in right with these two guys, and they actually went up. Now, here's what I was talking about earlier. At that price, we're only making 75 cents per. That's nothing. However, if you're doing retail arbitrage, you're thinking about everything that you're buying on that trip and collectively what you're making in profit on that trip. We got 4 of these, and then in a minute you'll see how this all factors in. So how many did we say we're moving a month on that? 19. Yeah, those are gonna sell. Then one more dog flyer. Let's see, we're jumping in at $18.97. Why? Because these guys really don't have much stock. We're gonna just jump in right around here, and we'll make $8.88. So let's go over the numbers here. Now that you see that was all in one trip, it took about an hour. So when you look at the numbers for the Nerf flyer, we made $8.88. For the Nerf squeaker, for 4, we're making $3 because they're 75 each and we got 4 of them. For the cat scratcher, $5.99 profit. For the heart squeaker, $9.25 times 2 of them, $18.50. For the rubber hydrant, $6.33 times 2, that's $12.66. For the folding cot, $10.45 times 2, that's $20.90. For the pet food storage container, you got 1 of those at a profit of $6.35. For the flat iron, you're making $12.48. And with the thermal pulse relief wrap, $21.38 profit times 2 of them is $42.76. So you see, in total profit for an hour in TJ Maxx, you just made $131.52. Now, that's an hour, okay? If you're willing to do that, let's see here. Let's just do some quick math. If you were willing to do that, now it's not going to always be TJ Maxx. There's going to be Ross. There's going to be Walmart. There's going to be Target. There's going to be Big Lots. There's going to be these other stores, Ollie's, these stores, that unique stores to your area. If you can give an hour, yes, you do have to factor in the time, whatever. But if you're willing to put an hour of actual work in sourcing, and you could average $130 in profit, and let's say you were going to do that 5 days a week, you know, you're talking 650 roughly times 4 for the month. You could be making $2,600 a month right there for an hour. What if you're willing to put in 2 hours? Because I could have stayed in that store. There were things I left because I just didn't have the time. You could double that. You see what I'm saying? You see the kind of money you could be making? Okay, you put that on a schedule. You're going to 5 stores and you rotate so that by the time you come back around to TJ Maxx again, it's 7 days later, and now things have changed. They got new things in or whatever. You're doing the thrift stores. You're doing, you know, you'll figure out a routine. You're going into stores that people aren't thinking about. You're going into Staples. You're going into Office Max. You're going into, you know, you're figuring this stuff out. I know, guys, it's a challenge. You know my story. You know my situation. I work. I don't have time to do this, but I'm doing it more and more. And for those of you who continue to subscribe to the channel, I want to say thank you, because I'm doing this for you and me. So, you know, I hope you're getting value out of this. And I'm not going to take much more of your time. I got to get ready for work. So that's going to end this video. Okay guys, that concludes this video. I hope you got some value out of it. If so, please give it a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed, and hit that bell notification so that you can be notified when we come out with new content. Also, still available for a limited time, the free 12-module video course. Go ahead and sign up for that. OnlineInternetProfits.com or WhatToSellOnAmazon.com. This is What to Sell on Amazon. I'm Horace. I'm out.